All right, join me in welcoming our next panelists, Zachary Johnson and Andy Reitano.
True. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey. Yeah, so we kind of have a really cool story, actually, of how this thing came to be. I met Andy last year at Fantastic Arcade for the first time. I came to Fantastic Arcade. It was my first time here. I'd never met Andy. And he was, if you remember, he was presenting Super Russian Roulette last year, a brand new, real legit NES game on an actual ROM. You get to fight this cowboy. You get to play roulette against a cowboy. I think Andy's got a trailer that he's going to show us of what Super Russian Roulette is. So I met him in the arcade because he had roulette set up on his Nintendo. So let's take a look at what this game is.
I'm so bored.
This is how I met
If we
Andy.
don't do something soon, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Follow me. Check it out.
Introducing Super Russian Roulette.
Whoa! Awesome!
Face off against a trash-talking cowboy in the ultimate game of chance.
Let's play. I'm dead. Yeah! You. I'm gonna call you Bunny Muffin. Come on, everyone, say it with me. Bunny Muffin. Bunny Muffin. Ah!
Keep spinning the barrel till only one player remains.
Still alive. Just you and me. Ha ha! Your move. What? Where are you going, tumbling turkey? Come here!
Super Russian Roulette. Pull up a chair and rustle up some virtual nihilism, partner.
I'm so bored.
So that was that was directed by my friend Ray Zablocki, who's an incredible director and also my dungeon master.
Also, that game was Audience Choice. I just want to brag on you
Yeah,
for
that
a
was
moment. It
Audience
won
Choice.
last year's Fantastic Arcade Audience Choice Award.
I would have never released it unless that happened. It was people were really rowdy. I don't know if it's something about this state or city, but people got really riled up when they played the game, and they were like, "Oh, I'll buy a copy right now. How much?" And they like pull out there like a billfold, and I'm like, "Oh, it's not for sale." And they're like, "I have a zapper in my car." I'm like, "No, you don't." And they went to the garage and they pulled it just to show me they had a little gray zapper.
They just
get in my truck.
carry
I
around
play
a
this game
zapper.
all the time.
Packing
So,
heat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I meet Andy. He's got this brand new NES game with like giant full screen sprites and 80 some PCM voice samples. It's like an impossible game to do on real hardware. And so we just started like geeking out about NES stuff. And I'm a software guy, but I love the NES. And so I did this OpenGL pixel shader that kind of emulates the different things you see in like a dying 8x8 sprite NES sprite system. And so we started like geeking out about how sprites work in the NES and stuff, and talking about what each of us does. And I've done a bunch of these massively multiplayer web-based games. And so like this is like Gorillas.bass, but you walk around a planet and throw bananas into orbit. A massively multiplayer called Apestronauts. That one's still online. It's apestronauts.com. And then I run this one sometimes. I do pickup games of this. It's called Narwhal Nights, and it's basically Joust, but on the back of flying narwhals, with lots of sassy text. And these things run incredibly well on the web. Like you can connect 100, 200 people, and it works great. And Andy was like, "Hold on a minute. I've got this NES," and he's going to tell you about it in a second, but there's only one modification to this NES. Otherwise, it's legit original hardware. He's changed something about the RAM. He told me about that, and he saw these projects that I was working on, and he's like, what if we marry these two things? Like, what if, you take your massively, online stuff, and we take this modified NES, and we basically give the audience the power to manipulate a real NES with real ROMs in real time. So, like, having met him for the first time ever, I do a bunch of code, and like the next day, we've got like this proof of concept. And having never met him before, Fantastic Arcade is the magic of Fantastic Arcade.
Yeah.
And
It's like 24 hours.
yeah, it was like 24 hours, and this is what it originally looked like. It's a little bit different now, you'll see, but it was already working. I could tap buttons on my phone, and this real NES connected to a real TV would change. and we made. Can you go back one slide?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and so it's not like we spent the whole Fantastic Arcade doing this. Like, this is a photo of Andy playing at games because we drank plenty and played plenty of games and managed to do this whole demo. And so, like, maybe this is like, now next slide, 2 days later, we see this happen, and you jump over the end of the level at Contra into this, like, unknown land that you've never seen before. For those of you who've seen Contra, this is the level 1 boss, and you're going up and over it. And, like, this was the exact moment where I was like, that is an amazing power to give someone, and this is, like, a real thing. And then I think if you keep going, this is then like the next day. So like in 48 hours from idea to concept, Andy was on a hardware panel for Super Russian Roulette and invited me on because we did this collaboration and we live demoed, proof of concept of this thing in 48 hours in front of the audience. And this is us like still working on code up at front here. Like while, Jerry's talking about his stuff, we're still like fixing bugs and stuff in this thing in real time.
Hi, Doc. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Emmy. So yeah, we ran this demo and we just tacked it on like the last 10 minutes and the whole thing went to hell and it was excellent.
Andy, can you get up on your mic?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
So just to go over really quick of the kind of system architecture. So I have if you see over here, this console, and I'll talk more about the hardware in a moment, that I can basically read and write memory in real time over USB serial conversion. And then Zach implemented everything in this little, fuzzy cloud here.
The cloud.
the
cloud. Magical cloud.
So, I suck at web stuff, and it was just kind of like a happy marriage of, he's doing like really amazing front end stuff, and I was doing the back end stuff, and somehow it just all worked. So
WebSockets are magical.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you guys are the evil spirits.
So the stack basically, Python's not listed here, but Python's the final step. That's PySerial's writing bytes over to that NES, and he'll talk about that in a second. But the rest of the stack is Node and Express and WebSockets. Socket.io is what I was using.
Yeah, it really works great for this kind of project. And so I'm just going to go over really quick about the hardware. Hopefully these are different slides, so we'll try to just blow through them. So the reason I work on NES stuff, I'm an electrical engineer by trade, and I'm just like the other guys like Alan and Mickey. I'm way interested in the hardware. I like playing games, but I'm not really a game developer. I just said that. So I started working with the Commodore 64, basically trying to recreate like Maniac Mansion and BASIC and stuff like that. And then I started getting into assembly, realizing that you can't push that much graphics through BASIC. So I was writing 6502 assembly. NES shares the same architecture, so I started working on Nintendo games. I think it's rewarding to work within those limitations. If I open up Unity, I'm just completely crippled with the idea of what I can do. But when I'm working with the NES, I say, how much can I make them speak? How big can I make a graphic? Reuse of tiles, things that make it really enjoyable for me. And it scratches like a weird itch in making everything fit in this perfect puzzle, It's fun to reverse engineer games that you really love to see what made them work. Chance to solve burning mysteries left over from childhood. Why does Double Dragon flicker like crazy? Why did my Zelda game get erased? I love this console, even the bad games. I like Teenage Ninja Turtles 1. I'm beating Mike Tyson for tips after the talk. And I always wanted to be a game genie when I grew up. So stuff at guidance counselor. So this is my workshop in New York. On the left here, this was the last time it was clean. And on the right are the first 100 boards I manufactured. So I actually made the hardware to let me play games before I made a game. And Roulette eventually ended up on these.
By the way, when I stayed with Andy, I played Find the NES at his place, and I think I got up to 6 different ones.
It's embarrassing. So here's my little workshop, sweatshop in New York. Here's Nick, he did the music for Roulette, and John, who helps me with pretty much everything. And they used to work for pizza and beer, but not anymore. They got wise. This is a Black & Decker 4-slice toaster oven that I've converted to reflow these boards. And with Roulette, I'm on the hook for like 1,300, so this thing will be very much in use. Okay, so just real quick, NES architecture. The thing that I replaced were the 2 kilobytes of RAM, all whopping 2 kilobytes. You can fit, 16 tweets in it. So this little RAM chip here is the work RAM, and the processor has access to the full 2K. So what I did was made this little replacement circuit with the thing called dual port RAM, which is a specialized type of RAM with 2 ports, 2 sets of address lines, 2 sets of data lines, and they can both access the same memory simultaneously. So I'm tricking the Nintendo into thinking it has regular RAM, but I can also access it from a microcontroller. And you can see right here, these rows of pins here are just like a regular DIP socket, just like this chip here. And I soldered in where the NES RAM used to go. Half the pins go here, and the other half go to my microcontroller here. And then I'm able to speak to it over a serial port and modify it, read it in real time. So some quick features. It helps me debug my own software because I get to see the RAM and set breakpoints and things like that. I tapped it into the NMI and reset. It's non-maskable interrupt. It's like the timer. It's the update loop. It's 60 hertz. And I can actually frame step my game and other games to see what happens every single frame, and I can call a reset from it. I'm just geeked about this part from DigiKey. It's a serial port that looks like a headphone jack, although I end up plugging my headphones into it. Real quick. I'm going to show you the first projects I ran with it. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is good. Okay. Come on, embeds. Cool. So this is the first thing we ran because me and my cousin used to get really annoyed that in Blades of Steel you couldn't view the scoreboard. So in really tight games we would be super, super annoyed. We were like, is it a tie? Is it not? We used to get really heated. We actually got in a fist fight over it once. It's a long story. But anyway, this is a projector right above, and I'm reading the RAM values in real time for a real unmodified game and triggering the goal siren. So it's especially obnoxious when you're winning. Then this was relay control. It just like lighting up the room every time you shot in Contra.
Muzzle flare, yeah.
Yeah, muzzle flash. And then I had this live hex editor where I started playing things that Zach and I will talk about, where we're like messing with the memory in real time and pushing the whip out of the limits and whipping Medusa heads and like. And then I was talking about the single frame step. I can kind of put the game in slow motion and hold it in a frame to see what's actually happening. So usually this is like a big like color prismatic vomit thing, but it's actually just flashing red, green, blue when you get killed in Zelda 2.
Ganon returns.
Ganon returns. Okay. So we're going to go back. Big inspirations of Game Genie. This is just the patent. And we're doing something a little different where the Game Genie actually jumps on the bus when it goes to read from ROM, but we're able to just access the RAM anytime we want. So we can do things that the Game Genie couldn't. And you'll see that. This is a really bad commercial.
Yo, video game dudes, talk to me! This is Game Genie, Rokaloo, the awesome video game enhancer for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Attach it to most of your video games. Double Dragon 3 or Super Mario Bros. 3. You can go to any level.
You could remake this video in 2016. You could find people on the street in the same outfits, I think.
Get radical fire.
So Nintendo tried to sue Galoob and lost. Because it's enhancing the system, not replacing anything. Anyway, I love this thing. You know, you would just make friends with some rich kid who had it, and even though you didn't like him, you'd go play at their house. I'm going to run a few hex editor demos. Do we have time?
Yeah, we got time. Yeah.
Do you want to take the...
Yeah,
the wheel
I'll
here?
steer.
So they're all in this guy here. Let's do Punch Out. I think it's a good one. So this is running in Python and it's using a library called PySerial. Sorry.
And so what we're seeing on the left is not an emulator. It's what's actually running on the hardware, correct?
Yeah, we're snobs. it's hardware only. Okay, so what you're seeing here is actually a live. Sorry, you're seeing here is a live dump of the memory. So I can do things to manipulate it in real time. So you're looking at just 256 bytes, so an eighth of the 2K. And you can start doing fun stuff when you start discovering the values. Like if Glassjoe wasn't pathetic enough, we're going to make him about 2 feet tall. You can mess with anything, health, your items, whatever you have. It lives in this 2K, with the exception of certain cartridges that extended RAM. So So I'm using UND to increment or decrement the RAM address as we go. But I shrunk Glass Joe and then I watched somebody lose to him, so it's like twice as pathetic. Because
It's harder to hit when you can't see if he's.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start another game.
Yeah.
We'll do. Let's do.
Rad Racer.
Yes, do Rad Racer.
Mention that these are original ROMs. We're just cheating.
Right, so I'm using a flash cartridge called the Power Pack, and these are all unmodified ROMs. There's nothing changed about them. There's no hacks or anything like that. We're just using it for quick changeover, and so I don't have to blow into a card or anything crazy. You just start up the normal. This is something I like to call I Can't Drive 255, which is an unsigned int when it's max. So what's amazing about this is I lock this address, and your speed actually, when you go into a crash, your speed is maintained and you'll come to a stop. So you can totally bounce across the finish line and set some speed run record, bouncing down all the way. I'll let him come back in. I'll take away. So these are kinds of fun things that like extend games I really loved and I know embarrassingly inside and out, and really kind of make them your own again. I kind of want him to win, but I'm not going to love it.
Come on, I'm doing this.
Oh shit. I can't, might be able to do it. We'll see. Is it not loading?
It doesn't like the ROM.
That's okay. We'll do Castlevania.
Okay.
This will just be the last demo we'll run. I'm gonna turn this up. So what's interesting about this console is that there are no dynamic pointers for memory. Everything's in the same place. In that 2K, you're like your life and your health, it's all in the same spot. And it's because it wasn't a very sophisticated processor, and you didn't need to. You're not writing these games in C. You're writing them in assembly, so you just leave them in the same place. So you're able to find them fairly easily. So here's the whip length, which is a pointer to ROM to show how long the whip is, what tiles the whip is comprised of, and the damage it does. So I'm going to start like pointing it to garbage. Now it's starting to spawn, I don't know, what is that, like a ghoul and a crouching version of himself.
Also, like, kills everything.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
whoops, goodbye.
I'm still going.
That's a good look.
I'm myself. And I can kill like everything with one hit.
So this really does bring me new enjoyment for these games. I'm so well traveled. We play these all the time, and you get to start pushing it outside of what you normally do. So with that, I think we'll. So this was super fun. I played with this for like hours. We did this really annoying thing with my roommate, who's
Seriously, just destroys everything. The whole entire thing with it. It's so good.
yeah, he's really good at Mega Man, and I made it just kind of sneakily run in the background, where every time he jumped, it would write a random byte to a random RAM location. The game would kind of just descend into madness. And he's like, "Something's wrong with your Nintendo," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's fine. I just checked it. New 72-pin connector. It's fine. I don't know what you're complaining about." And that's why we got this joke where it's like this haunted thing.
Switch back to slides.
Yeah.
So Andy was just showing you a hex editor you wrote in Python. I actually wrote, since he's in New York and I'm in Minneapolis, I wrote a peer-to-peer hex editor so that we could both hex edit RAM and see each other's like cursors over what byte we were over and changing, and we could remote hex edit together. It's a really great research tool. If you go to the next slide, and you can do this in either of our hex editors, or we can do it together. you can just go through RAM and explore. I'm a big fan of Dragon Warrior 2, and I enumerated like every possible item that you can have and found this item called Perilous that doesn't appear in the game. And then I tried it in the Japanese version to see what it was called there, and I had to kind of like translate from the like, if you go back a slide, these like bitmap Japanese characters, and I don't read any Japanese, and you have these like really low resolution, and then go ahead a slide. I translated those to my best of my ability into like actual Japanese, and then machine translated that. And the Perilous in the Japanese version is either Music Box of Death or Teeth. I think it's Death. I mistranslated it, I think it's Teeth. And I found like seriously one post on the entire internet about this thing, and I guess it was a debug item when they were making the game that could kill everyone in the party at will. So pretty cool. We did that.
Went through some stuff. We'll go back
Yeah, we can go back to it if we got time. All right, now the audience interactive portion of the morning.
I guess we got Randy, right?
Yeah, who likes Contra?
Who wants to play? Raise
Two
a
people
hand.
who like
It was
Contra.
Randy, right? Come back.
Kevin, you coming up? Randy,
So everybody,
come on up.
get out your phone. We will have the ability for you to, on your phone, interact with this real NES momentarily. But they didn't hear that. They're just playing a totally normal game of Contra.
I want to be the blonde guy.
Is that Lance?
Wait, why are we on level 2?
It's a unit start yet. You knew.
I don't. Am I plugged in?
Yeah,
I think I only have control. Alright.
just give us a moment. We're gonna do some switch over.
Oh wait, I didn't do the contra code. Apparently it's disabled. I'm
Can you
red
send
pants.
a test
Purple
thing
pants.
over?
Yeah, it looks like it's running.
Just give me a corrupt palette.
We got to give the information to everybody else of.
We will. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure it works.
Whoops.
Is there something we can be?
Yeah, we're just. We're
So
gonna,
go ahead one slide or two slides, I think it is.
Don't turn around.
There we go.
I'm having too much.
So there's a private Wi-Fi with SSID is NESpectre. You want to connect to that on your phones. That'll be the only way you'll be able to interact is if you get on the NESpectre Wi-Fi. But it's coming off this router right here so that we don't have any issues with connectivity. And once you're connected to NESpectre, then just open up a browser and browse to one of these two URLs, whichever one works for you.
People know computers.
It isn't Contra.
No, put in Contra.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Contra-ing.
Yeah,
So
step
it-
3. Turn up your phone volume.
We'll just give you a moment.
That's good. That's a good sound. That means people are connecting.
Or when the connected tells.
I want that. Aw. I would still get it. Give us more live, please.
Can't do
Yeah, they don't have any abilities yet.
that.
I was like, wait a minute. Although that is possible. Ooh, shit. We're now submersible.
It's not good, right?
Should I just
Are you guys connected? Everything's working?
Anyone still need this information?
Okay.
Okay.
Once you're connected, it'll you can stay connected to the whole talk.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't peek. Okay. What am I peeking at? Alright, sorry.
That's good. I mean, I'll reset you.
All right. How are people doing on connecting? Shout out if you still need more time with this information. Anyone?
Sweet. I mean, we can't see you, but I don't think I see hands.
That is a good sound.
That's the sound of success.
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't let them go because it's not broadcast yet. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm gonna reset you.
We're warmed up.
You guys look good out there.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, everybody.
Just a normal day playing Contra.
Here we go.
What could go wrong? Wait a minute.
Oh shit! They already started.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gentle reminder. You can choose to be nice. You don't have to kill them.
It's probably the most people we had on. It's really enjoyable for us. I mean, this is just going completely to hell. I love it.
Our players are doing well. They're still alive. We think maybe we could run this as a death match where it's like who can survive the longest against the audience trying to murder them.
What the heck?
That's normal. It's fine.
Black, it's fine. It's fine. So a really funny side effect is people are really cruel and they'll negate, they'll take away a life, but it'll roll underflow back to 255 and they'll inadvertently give them the most lives. You guys are doing pretty well.
Can you guys explain what Prince Mode does?
I'm from Minneapolis. So it turns everything purple.
So his whole city was in mourning, obviously, and this is we showed an Indicate East, and I was like, "What's Prince Mode?" And he just shook his head. Then I said, "Oh yeah, okay." It turns everything purple.
Yeah, I wait a second to do it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Go.
Go! You don't remember this part of this level? Yeah.
That's how you unlock them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're making out on the right house.
Love is in the air. I think that's the big buff dude from the third level. But they didn't load the right character bank. It's just it usually crashes by now. We're gonna just let this ride, I think. Oh, there we go. Hey! So back to Conjuring.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have like 4 or 5 demos. We were up very, 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 very late.
We got a bunch of cool stuff, a bunch of other games for you.
Do we need 2 more volunteers to play?
This one we can.
What's our next game?
We'll do track and field.
Track and field. Everyone stay put. Well, actually, no. We might, for jumping, we're going to need a human. Andy will do the jumping. So we're going to have a little Olympic competition here. We're going to pit half the audience against the other half of the audience and some Olympic racing. You'll be split up at random, but you're going to be red team, red shorts, blue shorts. Your phone will tell you. Okay. What's
Oh, you fouled?
You guys
Who
are
fouled?
fouling.
Who fouled?
Why are you fouling? You gotta wait, guys. Oh wow, you guys waited. Good for you. Oh, there's some of you.
All right, it's gonna be good.
I think we're good. Just go.
Tap.
I think we're good. Blue team is dominating here.
Whoa! Someone figure something out.
I just cranked up the juice.
Blue team by a mile. Finish it. Hey, all right. We'll do one more.
Yeah, let's do a rematch. That was blue. Now that you guys know what's going on, we gotta go do a rematch.
So I think multi-touch works. It's a clue.
Cheating.
Oh wait, no, we're not to the next event because he won.
Oh, this is long jump.
Will this work?
Yeah, it will.
All right, I'll take the wheel.
All right, audience. Let's see. Set Andy up for a good long jump here. Tap away, everybody.
It's not too bad.
I think we can do better. I'm gonna give you guys a multiplier, but tap really, really hard. All right.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I mean, that's an Olympic record. I think we could do better though. All right. This is your moment, everybody. Give him speed.
We'll try this.
You fouled, though. You fouled. Doesn't count.
Sorry, I just don't have the reaction time.
I think you
try
get another
again.
one. Here we go. Here we go.
I lose.
Should we do a quick rematch of 100-meter dash? Or is it giving you another shot?
That's a good one.
This one's good.
It's good. Next one.
Next game?
Next game.
Next game. No rematch for you.
Nice job.
Tetris. We need a player for Tetris. We need a
Oh, yeah.
ringer. We need a ringer for
Who wants
Tetris.
to play Tetris?
Who's the world's best Tetris player?
Oh, Rusty's
Rusty.
right here.
I believe it. Rusty,
Oh, wait,
do it.
We've got
What else we got? Rusty played already.
Rusty played
Let's-
already. Come on.
Lance.
Come on,
Come on
down.
Let's go, Lance.
I was more confident in Rusty.
Okay, everybody.
Which music?
It's in Conjuring.
Your choice.
Your choice. It's in Conjuring. It'll be once he gets gone.
Oh, I have to press start.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. All right, everybody.
It's working.
It's working.
Everything wall.
Oh, right. Ah. Now it's working. All at once.
Oh, bro.
Oh, just
Oh,
too much at once. Just hit reset.
Say that.
No, you're fine.
No, it's good. Go, go, go. Conjuring, and then we'll go back.
Yeah.
We'll get you started first.
Okay. Whoa. People were just hammering on it, weren't they?
I don't think we've ever dealt with this video.
I don't think we've ever had. All right, so give us a little bit of a break and
Sorry.
just don't tap anything for a second here. We'll get this going.
We'll get this sorted out. It was
It was buffered because there was a period where it wasn't reading because I had it paused. It was too much at once.
Hey, you can't. He's on the site. He's glitching his own game.
Nice. Okay, so this time hold off for a hot second and we'll start the game, and now we should be.
You guys are very well behaved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
It's too brutal.
We don't have this many friends, so
Yeah. We also added some new glitches in that I think maybe
we'll go to the next one.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Well, anyway, Zach found this like ostrich that just spawns. I don't know where. I guess if you beat the game, I never really beat
I don't
Tetris.
know. Yeah, you can. Your next piece is an ostrich.
Yeah, the next one should work.
Yeah.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
You'll please stay on if you can. If you don't mind.
That's fine. I'm glad to have it.
I know this is like some low hanging fruit, but the engine is actually really well designed. It could take a beating. Maybe, actually, I don't know. So we just
Well,
saw
we
Tetris.
will see. We will see.
Yeah, pick it up.
All right.
Wrong.
Start the beginning. Whoa! Do they have? Oh, they have currency still. Reset their currency.
Oh, we never.
Reset it. Kill it.
Oh no, it's the issue is that everything we never put in the.
Ever see those fun hacks that people made?
Oh, I used to play this. How do they pause? Oh, you pause.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you got it, you got it. Yeah!
Woo!
He's still alive. Let's give it some more time and see what other
Look at
kind of
the Spiny
crazy
running around.
stuff that can happen. Mario is really, really robust. Like, it recovers from errors remarkably well. Right now, it's waiting for the wrong song to finish, I think.
We've never seen this.
Wow.
This is a little ball. Did he actually get killed, or is it just the music?
No, it's just the music.
I think it's not. I think it's stuff now.
I remember this part of Mario. This is always fun at the end of the level when this happens.
Oh, he moved a little.
It's the web. It just kind of works. Let's
give him one more go.
Let's give him another go since this isn't a loop.
Oh, did you see on the title screen? He was just.
Where'd he go?
It's gone now. The sounds are my favorite. We can start you up again.
Yeah, let's do another round. So I think it's the change music ones that are causing a loop because the game's actually waiting for a piece of music to finish. That's the wrong piece of music.
So last night we were finding all these.
That was cool.
Oh, whoa, look at
Are
that.
those Bowser shells?
Bowsers, yeah. Oh, they're done now. So last night we were finding all these values, and we're like, we'll set them all at cost 10, and we'll figure out what will crash the game. We'll make it more expensive. And we forgot to update it. So
I just did. No, everything's set. I fixed it.
Okay.
I just updated everybody's buttons.
I'll play it next. You're going down.
Ooh, Game Boy.
Oh, whoa, he got the...
What just happened?
Fire. You already have fire.
Just about everything is in a read-write byte in this game, so you can like change the color palette, tile palette, music, and swim mode, and you can turn like any level into like an underwater level at will. It's crazy.
So just so you know that this ROM is completely unmodified.
This is the original NES.
Yeah, so if it was
Mario
a stock
ROM.
cart, it would just play the same way.
It's not the ROM we're changing; it's the RAM in real time. Ding!
I think it's because of the music. Though.
Yeah, it's really the music. If it's the wrong music, I think it doesn't. Oh wait, what just happened?
Oh wait, what do we got? So the end of the level waits for the music to end. That's how it knows to trigger the next thing. So since you guys are constantly playing new music, it never ends and he never goes in the pipe.
Let's here. I'm gonna put it in Conjuring mode. Restart him on Mario.
What have you done? So let me beat the first level? Okay, so we worked on this thing last night where we said, the thing I was talking about before, where you can write a random byte to a random location. We just finished it like a couple minutes ago, so we're going to try it. Is it working? I didn't see it here.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's gonna be all one time. Yeah, these are so all 2K at random.
Oh whoa, we went right through the pipe. Oh whoa!
So now we like don't even know what's happening anymore. This is like completely.
Nice! 2 players. I forget. Does it go back to me or it goes? It like switches off. I don't see this. Oh. I guess like whenever I die, then it goes.
We just hit that graphics effects.
It's doing surprisingly well. I'm excited.
At any moment, this could overwrite a fatal bite. Like seriously, like, any one of you could kill this thing at any moment.
Like a stack pointer or any like vital stuff. We don't check anything. But
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
we'll try it one more time. I think this will be good. Quick, before they break it, quick.
Quick, go, run. That's normal. What the?
That's a good one.
Actually, the Luigi board.
Oh, try it. Now stop. Oh, well, that's weird to see that. Yeah, okay.
We have time. Game is still running, despite the flag being in entirely the wrong. Minus,
Oh,
minus 2. So world 2. That's fine.
Oh, look at that.
What is that sound?
You found them.
Whoa, those have a weird effect.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
All right, one more time. This is fun.
This is precious.
Okay, here we go again.
Climb.
You're on a vine.
Jump off. You have to go up and around.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll show you how it's done.
Luigi.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, all right.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa, you just went. Oh, you're invincible.
Goodbye.
It looks frozen.
All right, we're going to stop there, and we
Yeah.
will come back. We have time. We'll try a different game.
Let's do this. Let's do level World 1 for Luigi board.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 So we worked on this thing yesterday called Luigi Board.
So, like, you know how we made the original demo of this thing in 48 hours at the last Fantastic Arcade. The Mario demo you just saw, and then this Luigi board thing you're going to see, or like in 24 hours this year, we got into town and just decided to do more.
So this one we're running in an emulator because I actually had a board, but we wanted to do 2-player, and I didn't have 2 of them. Did you point to the right IP?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see if it works.
I forgot that this
Hold on
was
to your
the one
butts.
specific emulator that let
Cross your fingers. Can you send a start button?
Yes. So this one helps if you put your phone in landscape, right?
Did you just start?
Here we go.
Oh, it works. Yes. Okay, so this one we're it's the collaborative effort of the audience. If you all if 50% or more hold right, he should start moving right.
Everybody press right. All of you. No.
Damn. We got the start button.
Yeah, the start button definitely worked.
Okay, try pausing and unpausing it.
I think it's we're not hitting the 50% threshold because there's probably some like zombies.
So yeah, more than half have to hit it in order for it to.
No, I think that there's probably the total number of users includes some people who've disconnected. I think is what's going
Can
on.
you restart the,
I could kill it. Everyone will just have to
we're
reload
gonna
their
give this
browsers.
a shot. I mean,
So everyone just hit reload on your browser and it should come back.
And do they need to press or press and hold?
press and hold, please.
So if
Press
you-
and hold,
If
yeah.
you were just tapping it, rethink your strategy. Press and hold.
Oh, start.
Okay, now.
Oh, look, here we go, here we go.
Here we go.
Ah, I jump.
Okay, it's working, so we can try this out.
Half the audience doesn't know which button to jump.
Okay.
Oh,
Jump! Jump! Hey! Jump! Jump!
you gotta,
You gotta hold it. Jump!
Oh wow, this is actually working. Oh yes!
Holy
Yes!
crap! I cannot believe this is working.
Go! Yeah!
Woo!
Jump! Yeah!
Jump! Jump!
I can't believe this is working.
Wow!
You guys are amazing.
Okay, we got to hold. Hold. There we go.
Yes.
Whoa!
Jump!
Oh! I cannot believe that worked as well as it did. That's bad. Insane. Okay.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh. I wish we were doing more. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it once more. Oh, you have to start.
Yeah. Okay. We got this. Whoa! Who said jump early?
You guys came out really strong, and nice. Yes.
Go down this pipe. Go down this pipe. All right, down, 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 down. A little bit left. Just tap left. Is it this one or the next one? Down. Everyone hold down.
That's the next one.
Is it the next one? Okay, let's go to the next pipe then. No, that's the
That's the
pipe.
next one.
Ah.
It's your fault then. Go at the mushroom. Get the mushroom.
Okay.
Back
Back
up.
up. Left. Left. Okay. Running start. Okay. Jump.
Oh wow, dude.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. We can do this.
What a rip-off.
Jump. Long jump. Long jump. Hold it. Yep. There you go. Okay. Careful. Careful.
Steady.
Steady. Hold right and short jump. Whoa, 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 jump! Oh, oh, I feel like we should be able to do that.
We got this.
Again, we got time again.
Everyone just like having shaking their phone. We need a captain. We need.
Yeah, we do.
Again?
Yeah, what do you think, guys? Again?
I kind of think you guys could. I didn't think you could,
Folks?
but now I do. Lance captain. Oh shit.
Yeah, give him a mic.
We need like those batons or. Yeah, you're a signal guy. Yeah. No, it's good. It's a good look.
Okay.
Left. You already screwed up.
Jump. Mushroom. Oh.
Left.
Back. Mushroom. Left.
Stop.
Jump.
Jump.
Roll right. Jump.
Long jump.
Tap and hold. Tap and hold.
It's jump, by the way.
There we go.
This is the most frustrating thing to watch.
Jump.
Woo!
Jump.
Let's do the pipe this time. No. Oh,
That's okay. Let's keep
it's
going.
okay.
All right.
There's a one up.
Jump.
Ah!
Oh. Oh, okay. We gotta practice that.
I'm literally just saying jump.
That's good fun.
Careful. Not too.
going
We don't
right.
want to. We don't want to do too much right. Just jump.
Jump.
There we go. Okay.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Whoa! Back up.
There, go back.
Back up. Okay. Oh, too much.
Jump. Gradually jump. And
There. Okay. Here we go.
now everyone, hold right and then jump. Jump.
Yes!
Woo! Good leadership there by Lance.
Oh my god, we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make
We're gonna
it.
do this.
Jump.
Yeah!
Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. That's good work by Lance.
We keep going. We have another 15 minutes. We're gonna let you keep going for
Good
a
time.
It's so long.
So the most insane thing about this is we tried it with 3 people last night, and we could not get anywhere. And somehow by scaling it up to like 60, it actually works better. Like it works almost perfectly. We all like. Oh.
You want to do next?
What?
We want to do next?
Oh.
Do we have anything else? All right.
Yeah.
There's
I'd
one on
love
the
to.
other side of the table.
Actually, must.
Or you can shift them all
Yeah,
down.
we can
Be sure to pause the game.
Hey, jump! All right, just keep jumping. You're gonna hear the word jump from me a lot. Jump. Stop, stop. Go back, go back. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Oh!
Okay, I got to say, I'm really impressed.
I had no idea it would scale up so well. Well, we still have time, so we could do questions. We could do more live hex editing, or we could rerun any of the demos that we've already shown.
Let's do. I'm gonna keep Lance in the hot seat and run a new demo.
Thanks for making me your captain.
Do you guys want to take Q&A while you're
Yeah, I think it'd be perfect.
Absolutely.
running the demo?
Yeah.
Anyone have a question they want to shout out? And or raise your hand. Yeah, go ahead.
So you start to get some intuition when you're looking at it, and 2K sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
7 pages.
Yeah, and the first page is particularly of interest because with the 6502, the 0 page, since it's only 1 byte to address everything, it accesses in fewer cycles. So all the important stuff is in your 0 page. Unfortunately, it's also the important stuff that crashes the game, like pointers and things like that. But like your health, your lives, they're almost always in the first 256 bytes. So you start there, and then it ranges from you start recognizing, oh, that's an binary coded decimal, or that's an unsigned integer 16-bit, or one of the best things you can do is like you have 2 lives, and then you take a snapshot, you intentionally die, and then you look for what turned to 1. And you're like, oh, that's where the lives are.
You can set up watches. So like if you see that your health is 7, you can set like a watch across the entire RAM in a script to look for something that goes from 7 to 8. So you can do things like that. I mean, it's entirely scriptable. So you can watch for particular values. You can search for particular values. That works really well. The other thing is that things like music, when you're watching the live hex editor and you're seeing the bytes change, they actually change in the beat of the music. And so like you can identify the bass line or like the sine wave because the bytes are like changing in the beat of the music. It's really obvious.
I'll run that demo really quick.
Yeah, do that. You can also brute force it. You can write a script that like increments every byte once a second and just scrubs through RAM and stop it when something interesting happens. Works surprisingly well to find just random stuff.
So I'm gonna O and P will flip through the pages. You can see them change up here. This is my favorite song, so that's why I put it on. You're gonna see up here. It's gonna go 2 through 7, and that's 8 sets of 256 byte pages that comprises the 2K. So you can actually, I'll show you some of the kind of reverse engineering we do. So listen to this great track, and I'm just kind of browsing through the pages. I did a thing where if the byte doesn't equal the bytes on the last frame, it'll turn yellow so you can see activity. Some emulators do this also. This is a great one. So you could see this is kind of clear, the sound engine. There's a lot of moving parts in the Capcom sound engine. That's why it sounds so good. And it's across many games. Like Capcom has a really great engine that they wrote. So there's like pattern data, note data, vibrato, all kinds of effects that run. And you can kind of see the triangle here. The byte I have highlighted is actually the note that's playing. I have a freeze, but it might crash it.
We've seen different stuff every time that we've demoed this, every time we play with it ourselves. Like, you never it's kind of like live performance in a way. It's like live music. You don't really know what's going to happen in RAM.
And amazingly enough, it's quite possible we show up and this is the most boring show ever, because that'll happen. You know, we're like testing in a hotel and we're glitching a byte and we're like, is this, you know, you tap and you're like, is this thing on? Like, I don't know, nothing's changing.
You
The
just
game's
happen
running.
to hit boring bytes that don't do anything.
But it seems we're lucky enough, pray to whatever demo gods, that crazy shit happens when we try it live. So we're going to let, this is actually the exact hack I was talking about, where I'm looking at the controller byte to see when Mega Man jumps. And every time you jump or slide, it's going to run the haunt thing that you guys were running. And
every jump corrupts a random byte and it just kind of goes to pot. So like we could definitely do more questions while this is running in the background if people have questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just really quick, the you'll see the log here. That's the byte being written to the memory address. So every time you jump, you can see it happen.
Oh wait, I forgot these enemies.
Cool. Do you have a question
Yeah,
here?
questions, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, so
Sure. We keep spreadsheets, but we talked about having almost like a Wikipedia feature where like any byte you could click on it and just type in notes like after you find something.
yeah, we even got crazy enough to think about like unit tests where, you know, so it would load a save state, have it run right, and then corrupt a byte and record a bunch of video. So we can go back and review anything from the database and see what the byte does at that certain time. Because if you're on the title screen and you're messing with the bytes, something may not happen. You know, the real meat of the gameplay. Like right now, all the bytes are kind of being twiddled unless there's like an alt like Contra. The 3D mode has a different set of bytes. But we thought it would be cool to like have it generate a bunch of like AVIs and we go trolling through them and be like, whoa, that one's weird.
I want to go back and get that live.
So right now he's only corrupted the music and nothing else too crazy. But yeah, no, totally. We talk about it all the time. Right now we're doing it the hard way, but it's a good look.
Cool.
Right now we're doing the difficult way, but there is we just keep a Google sheet, and actually Zach wrote this really clever thing where if you copy from a Google sheet, it's tab separated and it'll parse everything and create buttons as long as everything's in the right column.
Yeah, the whole app that you guys were using is all real time. I mean, I'm sure you obviously saw that it was switching between modes, switching buttons. I can change the price of any button, change the behavior of any button on all of the audience's phones in real time. We have like an admin panel that does a bunch of stuff.
I forgot.
Any other questions?
Other questions? Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm totally gonna die.
Perfect.
No, I don't.
No.
I swear to God.
I mean, this
Maybe you
is-
could explain to us.
This
after the
is
talk.
RAM instead of code execution,
Oh
but we could
my
probably
God.
push stuff into bytes that are being read as stack or pointers.
Yeah, we could probably sit and like the next. Actually, the way the enemies load in Mario is
There.
kind of interesting. It's a pointer table, and if you change the byte, the routine knows to load the new enemy. That's why when you jump on Turtle Shell, it turns into a turtle shell. When you turn on a Koopa, it turns into an object that you can kick. Anytime the byte changes, it kind of refreshes itself and runs a subroutine to do it. So we're actually kind of doing that, but not on the ROM level since we can only access RAM.
Right, and I like speedrunners love to find things where like through the gamepad they can exploit something in RAM and do like a code injection.
No.
I'd love to find stuff like that with this too. Like in Contra, there's actually a byte that wins the level and a byte that wins the game. So we found the byte where you just flip this one byte and you win the entire game of Contra instantaneously.
Yeah.
The speedrunner could find out how to corrupt that byte. Like it would be the shortest Contra.
And that's how a lot of those speedruns work. But it's really funny to see the guy running through the jungle, stage 1, and then it's just like, and
Just,
a helicopter flies away and the credits
Regular
start
game of
rolling.
Mega Man. Normal game of Mega Man. Nothing different here.
Okay.
You broke the cat.
And did you have a second
yes,
question?
Yes, next question. Oh. Oh yeah. So it's real Wild West because you'll find similarities between different companies. Like if you're playing a Konami game, the reason they sound similar, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game and Contra, you'll hear like these kind of ripping, thrashy metal leads. It's because they use the same sound engine. So all the Capcom games pretty much have this bite that I'm looking at to corrupt Lance's jump here. Is almost in the same spot in all Mega Man 1 through 6. Like Darkwing Duck and other Capcom games will have the same spot. But, Mario was one of the first, it's like a launch title practically for the US version, and they do things completely differently. Rachel showed me a thing where they're like storing level data in the graphics data, like crazy things that none of the games do. There's just like garbage in the tiles, and it's actually the name table for the logo. And so it's like really crazy stuff. So I'm pretty sure they got handed, it's very common, they got handed some manual on how to program the thing, and they built their own in-house tools. Yeah. And a lot of them are lost to time. Sometimes on eBay you'll see some weird thing with like a parallel port and like a Nintendo button on it, and you're like, what is this thing? It's because they developed it in-house, and a lot of those were trade secrets that got buried when they hit the wrecking ball to the Konami NES studio.
There's some technical reasons for some similarities, like the zero page is heavily used.
Yeah, so like compression, like some games, there was just enough room for text, but then Dragon Warrior has a lot of text, so they use is it LZX or there's some certain compression with like common phrases like where it'll have like a lookup table for all the common phrases. So Princess Tomato Kingdom.
What is that?
This is great.
That's pretty good. I guess that's the star field from when you fight a boss. Oh, when you launch a boss. Sorry, when you launch a stage.
You find unfinished stuff too. Andy found a unfinished 2-player mode in Tetris that's not in the published card.
Yeah, that's a wild one.
Have you by any chance heard of Fist Twins?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's haunted as hell.
Spooky.
Is there another question, Rusty?
So you guys mentioned that some NESpectre found the RAM like actually in the card itself, like extended memory.
Yeah.
That's why I chose this to make.
I wish we could. So it's mapped at 6,000, which is in like ROM space. So the RAM actually lives on the card, so I can't replace it. If we no, but actually we did a really we use this the internal memory, but like the way it works is that RAM is battery backed. That way, all your save game stuff, there's enough voltage on the chip that when you turn it off, it all stays there. So Zelda, like, it's using that RAM to play the game, but also when you turn it off, it stays. And we wish we could access it. We really do. But most games didn't use that for the important stuff. They used it for like your items or your progress. Except for one game where Where's Waldo? We were joking about finding Waldo's XY immediately, and this unbelievably crappy game uses the extra expensive hardware to generate the thing. So I actually made a ROM hack to copy it back to 0 page so I can look at Waldo's XY. And we were going to jokingly have the Where's Waldo record beat on real hardware, but we thought that was really lousy to cheat.
Here's Waldo.
There's Waldo. I'm going to show you one more thing really quick. I'm going to put you off. So I couldn't load the ROM for whatever reason, but you can still play. But there's this game I really liked called Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you remember this demo. This is great.
And I'm going to use it on the emulator just because I don't have the time to reload the ROM.
Yeah, something that seems to be corrupt with the actual ROM.
So there are these pointers to the next message that's going to load, and what Zach was talking about before is you can kind of push them beyond their limits and go into unmap ROM, or maybe items that never actually got implemented in the game but still exist in the object table. So this one we can turn into like weird beat poetry by corrupting some of the pointers to the next message.
We should have an audience poet come up and recite this.
Does
This
anyone
stuff's
do
great.
beat poetry? Slam.
They randomly broke.
Oh, you want to read? Lance will read.
Yeah, Lance will read.
Some of our comrades snuck in without a gate pass. There's nothing here to take. There's nothing here to take. Where are you going, boss? Where are you going, boss? But, boss, there's nothing around here to check. But there aren't any shops. Look where you're going. We found the melons. Where are you going, boss? In harmony. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. It rattled. Spinach all around.
Spinach
But there
all
aren't any
around.
shops here. I'm looking. Where are you going, boss? But there aren't any shops here. Okay.
Amazing.
So that's the kind of stuff that really we enjoy about this. I played this game to hell, and there was one where it's like, I think we're gonna die here, and it's just spent out, and I look through the dialogue list, and it never comes up. I know it's like really kind of heavy, but it's just we talk about it a lot. It's just a way to celebrate a lot of the games that we, just kind of push them beyond, just playing them. And there are games that I just know inside and out, and then you'll find something new, and it's just super thrilling. And it's like this weird digital archaeology where you find like this weird screwy thing, and I'm so excited. I go on and I'm like, "Hey Zach, check this out!" And I send him like a RAM value, like it's
Put
like
this byte in.
incomprehensible to anybody. And he loads it up and goes, "Whoa, that's weird." He sent me a bunch of bubble bobble stuff that's like kind of out of control.
Yeah,
that we'll probably implement
instant cookie battle mode in
crazy
Bubble
stuff.
Bobble. And,
Everything's upside down.
Music
and,
speed. Yeah, you can flip all the players upside down.
So yeah, we it's just so much fun to play with this architecture, and the fact that it's so simplistic, it's very complicated, but it's you can do this with a modern executable. It's just like I said, you have dynamic pointers. You'll crash the thing in a heartbeat. But in this case, you can really play around and find strange stuff just by typing AA into the hex editor and seeing what crashes and seeing what doesn't, and it really is a blast. So this project is it was spawned out of fun last year here, and that's why we came back to do it.
Yeah. Thanks to Fantastic Arcade for
thank you so
for having
much.
us here. This is so much fun.
Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah. Thanks for letting me do your games.
Amazing way to close out the hardware panel.